本来我们这支队伍呢是有8个人，但是周深同志现在在联合国代表我们团队发言。
好牛啊！我们这队伍，
我们这队伍出去了，上那儿护卫去了啊！好光荣啊！
听说申高好像这次不来，本来还想跟他好好切磋一下的。哎呀，又少了这次机会了，那就只能等之后了。
来，我们稍微让我们把大屏幕亮给大家，看看深深带来的是什么。
Hello， 大家好，我是兄弟团的周深，来到重庆一定要尝尝这里的冰汤圆儿。然后非常遗憾，这次因为工作的原因没有来到发布会，跟兄弟团成员们一起。但是我的心已经到重庆了。从现在开始口音都变了，没有，山城人民火辣辣的热情已经完全的感受到了。与兄弟团成员们一起肆意奔跑了这么多年，也见证了非常多的名场面，留下了非常多美好的回忆。那当然也非常感谢屏幕前的观众朋友们一直以来的陪伴，兄弟团们也因为有了大家的支持，才有了奔跑的动力。期待我们下次相见。奔跑吧12隆重登场，以大雄气啊！好遗憾啊，我没有在这里。
看得出他很遗憾，他很遗憾。
好，来大家台中集合啊！台中集合，这个我相信深深遗憾的呀，不光是重庆的美食，更遗憾的还是不能和大家一起来感受重庆的这个火辣、这个热情，对不对？我们也希望深深早日忙完工作，早日归队，和大家一起努力的在2024向前奔跑。
2021年10月，联合国生物多样性公约缔约方大会第15次会议就在昆明进行。当时我们的成员周深也为这次大会献唱了主题曲《和光同春》。
好厉害呀！
他会你都唱 OST，
哎呀！大家好，我是男高音歌唱家周深。一般我都不唱歌，我也不会就是像郑恺先生一样
带出这样的徒弟，
不会像郑恺先生一样唱整部歌剧。我都是大家唱完了，然后我去结个尾。我都只会唱一首歌《Time to Say Goodbye》。
好的，
对我也是刚刚唱完过来的。也要唱两句吗？
表演一下吧，给大家。
好。Time to say goodbye. Paesi ser mari che anamoi. Non restano più. Yukata. 谢谢。
哎，我鸡皮疙瘩都起来了。
为什么放这首歌？
我陶醉了。
哎呦，深深，整活了开始。我们要听 live。
好牛啊！哇，好高啊！哦，
你还是没忍住，还是给他们凑了素材了。但凡咬牙忍2分钟，他就白放了这歌。
勾引我的歌。
对你刚才这2个高音儿，好了，可以停了，素材够了。来，下一首《大鱼》。
可以。
海浪无声将夜幕深深淹没，漫过天空尽头的角落，大鱼在梦境的缝隙里游过，凝望你沉睡的轮廓，看海天一色 听风起雨落，执子手，吹散苍茫茫烟波。把鱼的翅膀已经太辽阔，我松开时间的绳索。
有些时候越怀念从前日子，可天真离开时，你却没有说一个字。你只是挥一挥手，想扔掉废纸，说是人生必经的事。酒喝到7分，只有感觉怅然若失。
镜子里面想看到人生终点，或许再过上几年，也有张虚伪的脸。难道我们是为了这样才来到这世上？这问题来不及想。
每一天一年，总是匆匆忙忙。
你我来自湖北、四川、广西、宁夏、河南、山东、贵州、云南的小镇乡村，
曾经发誓要做了不起的人。
在北京、上海、广州、深圳，某天夜晚忽然醒来，站在寂寞的阳台，只想从这无边的寂寞中逃出来。
许多年前，你有一双清澈的双眼，奔跑起来像是一条春天的山岩，想看遍这世界，去最遥远的远方。有双翅膀，能飞越高山和海洋。
多年前，
你曾是个朴素的少年，爱上一个人就怕付出自己一生。相信爱会永恒，相信每个陌生人，相信你会成为最想成为的人。诗篇成熟了吗？有一套房子之后，才能去爱别人吗？
总是以为成功之后就能抚平伤痕，以我被瞒着错过的人，当青春耗尽，只剩面目可憎。你我来自湖北、四川、广西、宁夏、河南、山东、贵州、云南的小镇乡村，曾经发誓要做了不起的人，
却在北京、上海、广州、深圳，某天夜晚突然醒来，像被命运叫醒了。 来，像是一道春天的闪电，想看遍这世界，去最遥远的远方，带着有双翅膀，能飞越高山和海洋。许多年前，我曾是个朴素的少年，爱上一个人就不怕付出自己一生，相信爱会永恒，相信每个陌生人，当我和世界初相见，当我曾经是少年，当我曾经是少年。当我曾经是少
我们永远都是少年。谢谢。
Bumerangden bumerenge oynatып keldim. Meylen var mı meylen yok mu böyletip geldim. Kara deyru kara deyru karamen de yok. Karamuk'nun kasra kıde günamen de yok. Kara deyru karamen de yok. Karamuk'nun kasra kıde günamen de yok.
谢谢，发音不标准，见谅啊！但我真的很喜欢听。
好听，好听，能听懂，
真的好，
完全能听懂。
Good evening.
Sustainable development.
Fine, thank you. And you?
Ladies and gentlemen,
开始了吗？
good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us for the Keep Running Youth Forum on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
Change, we can change it.
Please, help me.
First, let me meet the host tonight, Margarita, Deputy Director of the Mayor's Office of Vienna, who also has a Chinese name, Guo Sile.
Wow, what an introduction here. Good evening, friends. 各位中国朋友、女士们、先生们，大家晚上好。我本人非常喜欢中国，有朋自远方来，不亦乐乎。
已经开始了，太紧张了。
But first of all, we feel very honored to have a message. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, please give a round of applause to the Austrian Chancellor, Mr. Sebastian Kurz, and his message to this evening.
Liebe Freunde aus China, herzlich willkommen in Österreich. Ich freue mich sehr, dass die populäre Fernsehserie Keep Running in Österreich gedreht wird. Dass dabei die Möglichkeit besteht, über die UNO, besser gesagt über die Ziele der Vereinten Nationen, die Sustainable Development Goals zu diskutieren, halte ich auch im Sinne der Nachhaltigkeit für ganz entscheidend und richtig. Ich hoffe, dass alle, die nach Österreich gereist sind, eine schöne Zeit in unserem Land verbringen können. Ich hoffe aber auch, dass die Fernsehzuseher in China die Möglichkeit haben, unser Land, Österreich als Headquarter der Vereinten Nationen, aber natürlich auch unsere wunderschöne Landschaft etwas näher kennenzulernen. Alles Gute aus Österreich.
Aha! Ah!
怎么了？
跺脚。Goodbye,什么 Goodbye everybody? Good evening.
就走了一遍台，你想咱们跨年都走多少次台呢？咱现在就一次连排都没有。
Well, hello everyone. I'd like to welcome the Keep Running show and the stars to Vienna. And it's really fantastic that you visited the United Nations here too. The United Nations has 193 countries. Some are large, some are small, but all have a role to play. China is a big supporter of the United Nations. It contributes a lot of money to our work. China also has about 2,600 United Nations peacekeepers serving around the world. And China is a big supporter of the Sustainable Development Goals, and that's why we are here. The 17 Sustainable Development Goals are our action plan for a better future for all. The Sustainable Development Goals offer a roadmap for humanity, showing us the way to achieve prosperity, eliminate poverty, and boost everyone's well-being, and to do all of this without damaging the planet any more than we already have. The goals apply to everyone, everywhere. All countries should implement the 17 goals by 2030, but you and I have a role to play. 17 goals. That's an odd number, right? Yes, and it's a prime number, if I remember my maths correctly. Well, countries negotiated long and hard, and many others contributed. Students, school children, businesses, civil society, and academics. So 17 is a strong number. It shows how everyone worked together to cover all the challenges that we face. But the biggest challenge is turning our promises into action. You'll be hearing a lot more about the goals today, and I'm pretty sure that you're going to be inspired. So let's all take action in our own lives to make the goals a reality. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Polar
bear
polar bear
Cola 你都不知道
啊 polar bear 不是 polar bear 是北极熊。
Hello everyone. There are two sustainable development goals that are making a big contribution to the fight against poverty and inequality. I'm talking about Goal 5, to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls, and Goal 8, to promote economic growth, employment, and decent work for all. This is Felicidad. She was 16 when this photo was taken in her hometown in Mozambique, in southern Africa. Felicidad worried about what she would do when she left school. Mozambique, like many other countries, has a high rate of youth unemployment. To make a bit of money, she had been baking and selling cookies, but she had never thought of turning it into a business. Then, she took part in an entrepreneurship course organized by UNIDO at the school. She learned how to develop business ideas. She learned about markets and about supply and demand. On graduating from the course, she set up a small business, making and selling food. Education and skills training are key to unlocking opportunities for all young people. This is especially important for girls, who in many countries face unfair challenges, excluding them from decent jobs and equal pay. This is Khouloud Jaraya, who lives in Tunisia, in North Africa. When she was a student at university, she was already working for the family business. Her dream was to build up a business and to run it when her father retired. But she knew she had to strengthen her IT and business skills. Thanks to UNIDO's e-learning online course, she got the training she needed. She took over the management of the company sale and started to increase production. Today, it's the only Tunisian company producing playground swings and slides, park benches, and other equipment made of steel. This is Huda Janahi from Bahrain in the Middle East. 20 years ago, Huda Janahi began her business with a startup capital of less than $3,000. When she first tried to register her company, she was told that women were not allowed to operate in the cargo business. Janahi refused to accept no for an answer. She turned to UNIDO for help. After graduating from our entrepreneurship development training, she applied again for registration, and this time she was accepted. With hard work and determination, she turned her small company into a multi-million-dollar enterprise. She's now one of the most powerful women in the Arab world. These are just some examples on how we're helping to achieve Goal 5 and Goal 8. When women and men are more equal, economies grow faster, and more people are lifted out of poverty. All of us should have the chance to seize the opportunities life offers. This includes the opportunity to work, to make a living, to have a decent and fulfilling job. Guided by the global goals, it is up to all of us, governments, businesses, and individuals, to work together to build a better future for everyone.
In helping achieve sustainable development global.
凯凯，给我们打个样 ，fighting， 一起，加油，来，一起，1、2、3，加油！哎，各位，同志们，哎，终极挑战英语演讲，我一个人。
你是你们所有人里面第一个上台的。
He's a famous, charming actor in China. Few of you know him already.
比上春晚还紧张。
And he's the fastest man in the team. The topic of his speech will be number 6 of the Sustainable Development Goal. Clean water and sanitation. Welcome, Mr. Zheng Kai.
凯凯，给我们打个样 ，fighting， 来，加油！加油！最棒了！
没事儿，慢慢说。
你到时候你可以拿半瓶水上去，给他们举个例子说，你看这里有半瓶水，你要加一点这种动作进去，你要把你的感情注入进去。
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Here's a question for you. What would you do with half bottle of water left? Option A, throw it away. Option B, keep it and drink it later. What's your choice? B? That's nice. It seems that all of you here today is
water resources activists.
重音放在第一个。
Activists.
Water resource activists. I'm really happy to see that. Well done. Many people are not aware of this situation of water shortage. For example, let's have a look at this picture. According to the service, the total amount of bottled water wasted in 1 day globally can supply 1 million children for 3 days, maybe even longer. So clean water and sanitation is the 6th goal on the 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda.
666。
China has a popular saying, 绿水青山就是金山银山. It means that water and land are our heritage and ultimate wealth.
已经可以了，他没
People
问题
have
了。
started taking
哎
action to
稳住
preserve our
Of course.
We can do it.
他没问题，我们继续我们的。对。
So, I believe we can all make a difference in this world, starting with saving bottle of water. Thank you very much.
他是所有成员里面第一个出场的，也是一个蛮有压力的任务，表现非常好，要比他之前所有的演练和彩排都出色。
Another big thank you to Mr. Chen Kai.
Where would you like you to first watch this video?
It's a climate change.
等一下，
Climate change and
等一下，我现在脑子空白了，我已经，
脑子空白了，
我已经空白了。
你先别打断我，求你了，
我空白了，
紧张的。
Climate change caused by human activity.
空白了。
All right, does anyone have any idea what that was? A guess? No? Sorry? Exactly, those were whales picked up at a CTBTO's monitoring station. This is one of the locations that our stations are set up on. What does this mean? What is CTBTO? The Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty Organization bans nuclear tests by everyone, everywhere. Essentially, we're a scientific organization that has over 300 different types of monitoring stations around the world that are used to detect if a nuclear test has occurred. In fact, China already has 6 stations up and running with more to come. Why is CTBTO relevant? Well, obviously, no nuclear tests equals a more safer world to live in and a more sustainable way of life. So, CTBTO uses science to prevent people from doing awful things with science. However, the technology we use to detect nuclear testing also has numerous positive scientific spin-offs. Like what? How does CTBTO contribute to the Sustainable Development Goals? For Goal 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, we can use our seismic stations. What do seismic stations do? They detect earthquakes. We pass on this data to early warning tsunami centers, which has the potential to save many lives. 7 years ago, in March, a magnitude 9 earthquake occurred off the coast of Japan, triggering powerful tsunami waves with heights the size of the Statue of Liberty. In the tragic aftermath, we learned that CTBTO early warning data gave some people time to escape to higher ground. However, it wasn't only our seismic stations that contributed in this event. Our hydroacoustic stations detected the tsunami's pressure wave. This allowed the tsunami to be tracked and its progress across the Pacific towards Japan. Now, imagine you're able to track something dangerous coming your way. Think about it, what benefits that has. But let's backtrack. What is hydroacoustic? Hydroacoustic stations listen to sounds underwater. Simple. We use technology called hydrophones, which are essentially like karaoke microphones, but underwater. These hydrophones help us understand life below water, Sustainable Development Goal 14. This is particularly relevant when it comes to marine mammals. Why? We can use whale recordings like the one we heard to understand whale populations, whale behavior, their migration patterns. Just think how this knowledge can contribute in conservation efforts, not only for whales, but for life below water in general. So there really is more to CTBTO than meets the eye. We strive for a nuclear test-free world, but also we sustain cities and communities, and we listen to life below water. Personally, as a CTBTO youth group member, I'm quite proud to help grow this organization and to remind policymakers that the future belongs to our generation. If you've found this interesting, please join the CTBTO youth group, get involved. Thank you very much.
下一个之后，然后是谁？是我们吗？
是我们。
是。你确定吗？你确定吗？
是我们吗？
是我们俩。
不阻拦吗？
怎么办呀？
哦，空白了，我也空白了。
Our joint division helps the international community achieve 2 sustainable development goals: to end poverty and hunger. We contribute to these sustainable development goals by helping countries use nuclear and isotopic techniques to improve agricultural yield and quality, thus increasing food availability and the livelihood of farmers and hungry and malnourished people. In other words, we are using atoms to better the lives of people all over the world. The first Sustainable Development Goal is to end poverty in all its forms everywhere. Because most of the extreme poor live in rural areas, most depend on agriculture for their livelihoods and food security. For example, in Sudan, agriculture is the principal source of income and livelihood for 60 to 80% of the population. Here, we have introduced water-saving techniques that dramatically decrease water use while still increasing crop yield. Isotope techniques are also being used to optimize fertilizer application so that soil and water resources are protected while still allowing crops to flourish. Altogether, this has led to a significant increase in net profits, thus improving the livelihood of farmers. The success of these methods is now being passed on from village to village by champion farmers, such as the woman being displayed. The second Sustainable Development Goal is to end hunger by achieving food security and improved nutrition, and by promoting sustainable agriculture. In Bangladesh alone, seasonal famine occurs often, and food becomes scarce. Today, a crop breeding program using nuclear techniques has provided farmers in Bangladesh with new rice varieties that produce more grain and take less time to grow. This has increased annual rice harvest by over 25% since 2003. Because these new rice varieties take less time to grow, there's also time for farmers to produce a second crop during the growing period and further increase food production. Other foods, such as vegetables, pulses, and oil seeds, can now also be produced during the growing period, thus improving family nutrition. Continuing work to help the international community end poverty and hunger is important to our joint division, and we are continuously developing ways to help use atoms to better the lives of people all over the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet.
我会好一点。
Very genius celebrity who can sing, act, host TV shows.
我们母子就要同台了，母子以及我们的女儿。Sustainable development.
Affordable, clean energy and climate action. Please welcome Mr. Li Chen and Mr. Chen He.
我们两个，
我跟李晨，
你确定我们两个一组吗？
这个组合有点垮。
我根本读不了 I-DLE。
完了，完了，我们整个大脑缺氧了。它是一个很困难的事情，但是我们觉得我们今天努力了，这是一个勇敢的尝试。
加油！
Hello everyone, good evening. I am Li Chen.
I'm Chen He. Good evening.
Before we begin our speech today, we would like you to first watch this video.
This video.
Watch this video. We would like you to first watch this video. This is Baffin Island, Canada. A polar bear is walking to us. He is looking for food, but there is nothing for him except a dry bone.
太黑了，看不进字了。
The polar bear is helpless. He has no choice but to wait for death. We stood there crying, fuming with tears rolling down our face.
你看陈赫的样子好垮。
陈赫
的脸真的好方啊。
Rolling down our face.
我好同情啊！刚才念，大家鼓掌。Climate change caused by human activity threatens our being, our Earth, and the future of our planet. The clock is ticking. It's ticking. Sustainable development. Sustainable. 为什么念那么难 ？The clock is ticking.
这个联合国也有一个缩写叫 SDG。SDG 就是 Sustainable Development。
啊，我可以读一下，看看能不能行。
有一个缩写叫
SDG 13 Climate Action calls on every one of us to take urgent action.
特的。它有一个经常是不太容易过去的，就是 Sustainable Development， 用它的缩写叫 SDG， 联合国也是认可的。
Now, we have learning about the situation faced by polar bears. Let us have a look at a Chinese panda. Can anyone guess what this is?
Panda.
No. No.
Yes. Yes.
No. No.
Yes. Yes.
What? Panda. Yes. No. It's really panda.
Okay. This is a factor, a solar power station in Datong, Shanxi, designed in the image of the panda. Tonight, we are pleased to have the mother of the panda designed here at our forum. Please, welcome from Hong Kong, Miss I-DLE.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm really excited to be here. One day, an idea lit up in my mind. Why not bring the cute panda, a symbol of China and a messenger of peace, together with the solar panels to create a solar power station? Reducing air pollution through the use of clean energy is one effective way of responding to climate change.
Thank you, Ada. Thank you. Small step can make a big difference. If we all can action together, we can change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the night.
他们真的很不容易，这两个人，太不容易了。
人生为什么会走到这一步？只是一份工作而已，真的只是一份工作。
没关系，超哥，你可以的。Relax。
好好学习，孩子们，孩子们，朋友们，好好学习。OK， 不要像我这样。
More than 40 years ago, I was a child in a country going through conflict. I was surrounded by adults and children in fear of losing their lives. People trying to run away to a place of safety. There was no water, no electricity, no food, schools were closed. And as I hid under the bed, I remember asking myself, who knows we're here? Who will hear us? Who will rescue us? Those questions run through my head over 40 years ago are still relevant today. Did anyone hear our voices? Did anyone act to protect us? Has anything changed? Well, there is now a global commitment to create a better world where everyone can live in peace and prosperity. We at the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime are working towards reducing inequality within and between countries and on peace, justice, and strong institutions. When there is conflict, people try to move to a place of safety. In conflict situations, criminals not only take advantage of the disorder and the chaos, they also take advantage of people's fear of being attacked and harmed. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime and others promote the safe movement of people to places of safety. We help countries restore order by training officials to be able to identify and assist people who may be caught up with human trafficking. It has done this recently by running a nationwide anti-human trafficking campaign during a 100-day period where over 10,000 people, including children and young people, participated in live TV programs like this one, live radiophone shows, a bicycle marathon, and musical contests. A society will be judged by how it treats its people. Everyone should live in a place where there is peace, where they feel safe and have equal access to everything from education to jobs and healthcare. So let's have a heart. Let's hear their voices and act to protect. Thank you.
Another big thank you to Margaret Akulo.
Heart.
到我们了吗？
加油！
加油！别紧张！
加油！加油！加油！
谢谢！
加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！
你们对我的鼓励，我用一生来还。
真的，我记住了。
太紧张了！
加油！加油！深呼吸。
加油！
加油！
Let's welcome together Mr. Deng Chao and Madame Angela Baby.
Go.
John. 什么毒啊？我放弃了，垮了我就告诉你。
加油！加油！
加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！
没关系，超哥你可以的。
既然直接抵到了这样的风头浪尖，那我们也就不客气了。Keep running。我哪怕我的英文再差，我也要去挑战。这次当仁不让。
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Deng Chao.
My name is Angela Baby.
Oh. What is? You know? You 枝丫拌. Oh my God, you English good. Oh my God.
好轻松啊
Okay. This is called acupressure mat, which is often seen in our TV show.
Yes.
It can massage the foot. It can increase blood circulation of body. We have played a lot of games on this mat.
Who wants to play?
Who wants to play?
Who wants to play?
Raise hand.
Here.
Oh.
Wow.
You see this? Handsome.
You?
Please.
Cool.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Wow.
完了，小竹笋太痛了，
太狠了，这个。
太痛了，这个剧痛。
Hey. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Christoph.
Huh?
Christoph.
Huh?
Christoph. Christoph.
Christoph. Yes. Take off your shoes. Stand here.
Oh my God.
You like sports? You like sports?
Oh.
Oh, jump.
Okay.
Okay? Yes. Are you ready?
How much?
How much?
Yeah.
Maybe
Amazing! Oh my God! You are so beautiful! I love you!
Forever.
forever. Forever. Cool. Are you ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 6, 7, 9, 10. Go. 9, 8, 1. Twenty, 21, 22.
Wow,
Crazy. Heart.
Hurt?
Heart? A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, you are very, very strong.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. Please.
We all know that sport is the best way to stay healthy. Under the Doha Declaration, UNODC has launched a global youth crime prevention initiative. This program uses sports to help young people develop life skills, improve social skills, and stay away from violence, crime, and drugs while having fun.
Yes, I agree. We play sports on our show. We show people sports is good, like high jumping, basketball, football, and jump rope. We have jump rope with many people. Guys, how many?
Guess.
What?
What?
10? No.
More. 50.
No.
More.
More. 22? 700.
400? That's too much. Okay. 73 people in one time.
Amazing. Unbelievable. Amazing. 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 Amazing.
As a mother, I really hope that my child and every child in the world will grow up happy and healthy. But unfortunately, each year, more than 6 million children die before 5 years old. Therefore, health is extremely important.
As a father, I believe every child can have education. But many children are out of school. Please help them.
Children are our future, so please help them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. 那其实邓超和 Baby 上台的时候，心里真的是为他们捏一把汗。那当他们一上台开口说第一句话的时候，我的心就放下了，因为我觉得他们已经找回自己的状态，也找到自己的自信。
很好，我们这上面已经垮了，
想哭，你知道吗
？Billion people, billion， 那这怎么说呢？
哪个 ？Billion。
billion people in the billion people in the。
还有一个还是直接到我们，直接到我们。
不是，还有一个。
哦，一定要加油！
慢点，我要慢点。
Let's start with SDG 12. This goal is about ensuring sustainable consumption and production methods. This includes things like managing our natural resources more efficiently, reduce food waste, and recycling more. But how can space contribute to this goal? Well, one example is satellites which take Earth observations. pictures. We can use photos of Earth to track natural resources like forests are being used. In this image here, we can see patterns from logging operations and, importantly, regrowth in Idaho and Montana in the US. There are many satellites in space that do this Earth observation work, and today they can be very small too. Like this life-size Earth observation satellite model from the company called Planet. There is currently one satellite of this size in space, taking pictures from Earth and transmitting it down to Earth. But Earth observation satellites, like this one, aren't the only type satellite technology that can help us implement the Sustainable Development Goals. Another type is called Global Navigation Satellite Systems. You might know it as GPS. That's the American system. The Chinese system is called Beidou. It's the same technology you use when you navigate with your phones. And I want to tell you how this technology can help us implementing Sustainable Development Goal 15. With space technology, we can track and protect endangered wildlife from poaching and other threats by placing small sensors on them so they can communicate with those global navigation satellite systems. And actually, in the past, young volunteers from China have used the Beidou navigation satellite system to record the positions and routes of lions, elephants, and other wildlife in Kenya in order to carry out anti-poaching patrols and wildlife rescue operations with Kenyan officials. At the United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs, we support international cooperation in developing space and space technology for peaceful uses like these. And we work with countries around the world, especially developing countries, to make sure everyone, everywhere can have access to this technology and use it for sustainable development. Developed societies cannot exist without space. I could talk about space all night, but in the interest of time, simply emphasize this to you. Space not only enables you to look at cat videos from your phone or find your way to your friends' houses. Thanks to space, we better understand our Earth, our activities, and this helps us achieve the Sustainable Development Goals and make our planet and our lives even better. Thank you.
My own experience with the high-speed rail.
放松，别紧张，别紧张。
Developing
我们就是演讲家。
Let's give them a hand and a warm applause to Mr. Lu Han and Mr. Wang Zulan.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lu Han.
Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Before we begin our speech, I would like to make a bet with you. I bet 100 RMB, Chinese money, that everyone here thinks I'm more handsome than him.
What?
Okay?
This is no way. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, now, please raise your hand. If you think I'm more handsome than him, please.
Handsome?
Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Raise your hand, raise your hand.
No.
Raise your hand, raise your hand.
No. What? No.
Thank you, I love you all. I love you all. Okay, now it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. Please.
Please raise your hand if you
Please.
think
Please.
he is more handsome than me. Now, okay? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Oh!
Oh, yay, 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 yay! I win. Okay, can you transfer your money to me?
No.
Please.
Oh, just kidding. Okay.
Okay. We both got a wallet in our phones. So, done?
Yeah, done.
Okay. Luhan, 100 RMB. Thank you.
No, thank you. Now, what you just saw is mobile payment. It has recently become quite popular in China. Mobile payment can make our lives so much easier. In fact, I have not carried cash with me a long time.
Well, me too.
Oh.
In fact, most Chinese people are like that now. Most Chinese people know that the compass, gunpowder, paper making, and printing are the 4 great inventions of ancient China that steered our history. Today, the country has stepped into a new era. Another 4 great new inventions are improving the quality of life.
I would also like to share with you guys my own experience with the high-speed rail. Actually, I'm really afraid of traveling by air. But often, I have to give an interview in Beijing in the morning and fly to Hangzhou for filming in the same evening. The 2 cities are 1,200 kilometers away from each other. This is the same distance as between Vienna and Paris.
Wow.
But thanks to the high-speed rail, there's now a better option for me to travel long distance.
Yeah, it's so true. He is really afraid of aeroplanes.
Yeah, really. I believe that through cooperation with other countries, the new inventions of modern China will also benefit the world. Finally, let us tell you about Global Goal 17.
In 2015, world leaders adopted the 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda that aims to end poverty, reduce inequalities, and combat climate change. We must come together. Government, civil society, scientists, academia, and the private sector must unite to achieve these global goals hand in hand.
The world is a big family, and we are all in this big family. Just like the slogan we often say in the show,
We are family!
Woo!
At the end of our youth forum today, we would like to call on everyone because we still have a long way to go before we achieve these 17 sustainable development goals. So, please take action.
1, 2, 3.
Keep running!
Thank you. Thank you.
Whoa.
今天有一种身在何处的感觉，因为我觉得我不可能完成这个事情。
这么多人跟我们在一起，
看到我们每一个人往台上走的那个过程，包括在台下的时候，我就想起了我们太多的画面了，你知道吗？说如果我们不路跑，
真的没有机会
做各种各样的事情。
丰富的多彩。今天真的感觉到团队的每一个人，从红毯进口走上台，然后他们说的每一个字、每一句话，就希望好棒、好厉害、好棒、好骄傲、好骄傲、好骄傲。